Marine Le Pen hit by shock probe into 2022 presidential campaign funding.
Here's a summary of the article.
Paris. The Paris prosecutor's office opened an investigation into the campaign financing of far-right leader Marine Le Pen's presidential bid in 2022. The probe, which follows a preliminary inquiry, was opened last week over suspicions of embezzlement, forgery, fraud and a candidate on an election campaign accepting a loan, the Paris prosecutor's office confirmed to Politico. In 2022, Le Pen, then making her third attempt to win the French presidency as National Rally leader, got 41% of the vote in the second round, losing to incumbent President Emmanuel Macron. The CNCCFP had already noted irregularities in Le Pen's 2022 presidential campaign, refusing to refund posters that were plastered on buses, in what was seen as a breach of campaign advertising rules. According to AFP, Le Pen invested close to €11.5 million in her unsuccessful 2022 presidential campaign. Le Pen's 2017 presidential campaign was also fraught with irregularities. Significantly, Le Pen risks being disqualified from standing in elections for 5 years, which would affect her ability to run as a candidate in the next presidential election in 2027. Le Pen's National Rally was also fined in 2023 for misuse of company assets, following an investigation into the overbilling of party campaign kits during the 2012 parliamentary election.
This post received a score of 26,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
She never mentioned Ukraine till the exit polls. She was saying that she will do changes to immigration and the economy, but as soon as the exit polls were released, she started saying that she'll cut down Ukraine aid, she won't allow Ukraine to use French weapons, etc. Within one day, the election's results made it clear that she is not going to win.
She already stole shitload of money from the Europeans years ago with fake jobs at the European Assembly. One presidential candidate, an actual worker, pointed that out during a debate. Now she is scared shitless of him and refused to meet him.
Didn't she also get caught taking Russian money in that job? Almost explicitly caught taking Russian bribes, yet here we are.
About 10 to 15 of Le Pen's party candidates have been paid by Russia for election observation missions in Russia or Crimea.
When I read this news, the first thing that came to mind was that wasn't she already under investigation? What happened with that? Apparently, the wheels of justice move really slow.
TBF, I know in the US some financial crimes take a boatload of forensic accountants to unwind, and can take years to come to trial. So it probably depends on how skilled she and her cohorts were at obfuscation their misuse of funds, if France is similar.
Last month, Le Pen celebrates EU election results. Past 48 hours, Le Pen's party underperforms and she might go to jail. That's a roller coaster of emotions I can get on board with.
A reminder that politics are usually a constant fight and not a single loss or victory.
I wish more people understood this.
I wish I had understood this in 2008 and 2012. I figured now that we'd elected a black president, we'd usher in a new era of cooperation and in unity. How naive I was. In my defense, I was still a child, but it was still a shocking revelation to learn this the hard way.
No defense for me, I felt the same way but was nowhere near being a child. Somehow thought human decency, honor, integrity and love of country, over ideology, would triumph. Maybe it still will, but I have sadly lost faith in too many people.
Honestly, 2016 was a massive disappointment, but I understood how disillusioned Americans might be fed up with the system and let themselves get conned into making a massive mistake. 2020 is the one that really scared me, because 74 million people thought he did a great job and wanted more of it. Donald was an unmitigated disaster that has damaged this country literally for the rest of my life, and almost half the country wants more of him.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to Speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.